Hello everybody, so today I'm reviewing Boyhood, which is directed and written by Richard Linklater. Richard Linklater is an incredible director, in my opinion. Directed one of my favourite trilogies, the Before trilogy. The Before trilogy did something that was really interesting, and the films were sequel. He would make the films after 9 years, so you would see the character grow up, and that you would see them growing up, and then in that film, it was made 9 years later, and the other one was made 9 years later, and it was so interesting to see that. Boyhood is another film that has done something so incredibly interesting, very unique and creative, and something that we haven't really seen in cinema before. This was filmed over 12 years, first when the character Mason Jr., played by Ellar Coltrane, was aged 6, and then it's seen right up to when he was aged 18. This stars, like I said, Ellar Coltrane as Mason Jr., the main character, Patricia Arquette as Olivia, Mason Jr.'s mum, Lorelei Linklater plays Samantha, who is Mason Jr.'s sister, and then Ethan Hawke plays Mason Sr., which is Mason Jr.'s dad. So this film sees Mason Jr. growing up from the age of 6 right up to 18, and it sees his relationship with his parents, his relationships in life, and everything with his life and what he does. I'm not going to do spoilers in this review today because I feel like if I give away too much I would have spoiled the film, but this is something so great and perfect, and this is one of my favourite films of this year so far. Maybe something else will come along that will be even better, but at the moment I don't feel like anything could be even better than this, because Boyhood is absolutely perfect in my opinion. Richard Linklater has done something so unique and fresh and interesting here, and written a script that really works, that you can connect with, that everyone can connect with, and I could connect really well with the character Mason Jr., just seeing him go through his life and seeing the things that he wanted to do. And it was just something so great to see this, because it's something so interesting. This character grows, you grow with him and you connect to him, and that probably sounded really cheesy and sort of just some silly to say, like, because you're seeing him growing up, but you do grow with him and you connect with him, and it's something that works so incredibly well, and it's just something so fresh and nice. This is something that we haven't really seen in cinema before. We haven't seen a director going out there and making making a film over 12 years. That's just something so great. I don't know how they did it, but it's just something. Well, they probably must have met up like once a year or whatever, or a few times a year, just to see this character grow up. But it's so interesting to see him grow up and see how far he gets in life, what he does, his relationship with his parents. Ethan Hawke is absolutely brilliant in this. He takes on his character so well as the dad, and is just really great, has some really great lines, and it just his character feels so natural. Character Olivia, played by Patricia Arquette, she is absolutely brilliant as well. This film is really, really funny as well. Ethan Hawke's character has some really funny moments. Patricia Arquette's character has some really, really funny moments. And Ellar Coltrane, his character is incredibly funny and is just a really great and nice character. There is horrible moments in this because of some things with the Olivia, the mum, of how her life is and things, but you're seeing this grow, and you're seeing this family grow, and the characters grow, and this is just perfect to me. I could relate to it. I could relate to the character because you're seeing him go through life and doing these things, and this amazed me. It's 2 hours, and I think it's 2 hours and 45 minutes long, but it flowed so well for me. It didn't feel that long. It flowed really well. I got through it really well, and I just enjoyed every minute. And if I'm going to be honest, I didn't want this film to end. Yes, that is a long time that the film is on for, but it doesn't feel that long, because you're growing with this character. You're seeing him grow up, and when it ends, you're like, I want to see him grow up more. I want to see what else he's going to do in his life. Maybe Richard Linklater will maybe make like he did with the Before trilogy, maybe he'll carry on with this character and you'll see him grow up even more. That would be something really interesting to see. But Boyhood is a film that is so fresh, so unique. These characters are brilliant. It's incredibly heartfelt and nice, and a very, very funny film. My audience clapped at the end of this, and I haven't heard an audience clap at the end of a new release in a very, very long time, and that was something so great. You could tell that every audience member had been taken in by this film and really enjoyed it. I was completely taken in. It was just so nice, this film, and very heartfelt, emotional at moments, and really, really worked. And Richard Linklater is an incredible director, and this idea of making this film with over 12 years and just showing the character growing up was just so nice. And I don't have a bad thing to say about Boyhood. Boyhood gets a 10 out of 10 from me. It's a perfect film, and if you're going to see any film this weekend, and if you're going to see any film that's 2 hours and 45 minutes, don't make it be Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. Make it be Boyhood. This is a unique film, a film that we haven't seen anything like this before. We haven't seen this. We haven't seen a character grow up over the 12 years. It's just so unique, and something that will make its place in cinema history, I think, because of what it does. It's a beautiful film. It's absolutely perfect, and I loved it. That is my review of Boyhood. If you've seen Boyhood, say down in the comments down below. If you haven't seen it, go out right now and see it. You will not be disappointed. It is absolutely amazing. So thank you very much, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.